18 3/4. Nice. Another nice addition to our limit. That's our 5th fish. Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. We are ready to go again fishing here early. The sun's going to come up in about 25 minutes. Got a little bit of wind today. Now in years past that used to be kind of an issue, but now we're getting used to the jig fishing and the chatterbait, so we're actually going to let it help us. Going to start out on the less windy side, see what we can do with topwater right away, because we love that topwater bite. But after that, anything goes to get some bass in the boat. Let's go fishing. All right, off we go. A couple of conspicuous things missing. If you saw me in the intro, I have my backup life jacket on. So we got this big red thing on. And also, no depth finder today. I was using my bigger boat, and I have the opportunity to hook my depth finder up in that boat, and I left it. You know what? I know this lake pretty well, so we'll be able to fish without those things. We're not gonna let it bug us. And here we are, ready for some more fish. Let's get them. All right, let's see if we can get a little early frog bite going. Sneak in here, pick off a couple in this corner that's a little more protected. I like the fact that there's some access to shore. We'll just have to see if it's deep enough. The sky is starting to light up behind me. Great to be out. Man, I have thrown this frog all summer and limited success, especially compared to years past. Luckily, we have all kinds of things in our arsenal now. Been doing good with the crankbait, doing just fine with the jig. Learned how to jig fish this summer. Buzz baits come through a few times. Let's do the buzz bait. See if we can get any kind of a topwater bite going. Got my tooth shield tackle leader on, which was a lifesaver here the last time I was here, because I got a big northern on actually a crankbait. Ooh, look at that. First cast with the old buzzbait, a little swooshy swoosh. We're taking what the fish give us this summer. That's been jig and chatterbait bites. We'll take it. We'll get some big ones in the boat today, hopefully. No depth finder today. Fishing by feel, which is pretty easy to do. I like this chatterbait bumping over some weeds. Do a few more casts and then we'll get over to the more traditionally productive shore. Topwater just didn't work out in the corner over there. There's a fish. What do we got? Getting bigger as we go here. All right. Got herself a nice bass. First bass of the day. Loved our chatterbait. All right, we got a big guy in the boat. Wow. He just kind of slurped it in and I thought, all right, we got one in the boat. Got a big one in the boat. Hopefully our batteries will last. Let's measure today. Let's use this great measuring stick. Alright, gotta get a little dip in there. We are starting the day. $18 and a quarter. A little bit over, almost 19. Beautiful fish. First one of the day. Well, you know, not much of a topwater summer, but we'll take it when we can get a nice 19-incher on a chatterbait. Almost ready to run over to the other shore, but it's good to hang out where the fish are. That first fish that I caught, it was good that I kept the line tight because that hook came right out. Got to get a good hook set on these. Buzz across here. Get to the side where they're usually biting. It's nice to have a side where they're usually biting. Called the chatterbait the underwater buzzbait. Essentially it's doing what a buzzbait does above the surface. Kind of making a little bit of noise, attracting the fish. There's the sun again. See if we can do some damage in front of these reeds here. See if there's a few fish working. There we go. Right in the snout. All right, that's a decent northern. That guy hit pretty much right by the boat. I don't know if he followed it or what, but there we go. Hoping for a little more productive area by these reeds. Gonna run and gun here through the reeds. If we get a fish or two, I'll turn around and we'll fish it a little slower coming back. There we go. What do we got? Oh, another northern. There we go, another one of those chunky northerns. Alright, found some northerns on this stretch. Liking whatever wants to come to the boat. It's our sun again. It's supposed to get really warm today, so it's good to be out early. Oh, get him in quick. I don't know, I had a fish. The snag was swimming. I was just bumping it across. All right, another bass in the boat. As we suspected by these reeds, it's a little more active. See if we can make it active with the monster. Okay, landing's over there. Came all the way around. Fished the calmer side with some topwater in the corner. Started with the chatterbait, cutting across that side there. Big bass, northern small bass. All the while I was waiting for this area here. So let's see if this area can give us some fish. This has been a good area in the past. We got the wind coming in today. Last time out here, lost a big one right by these reeds here, so let's see if he's hungry today and we can get him in the boat. Oh, there we go. Fun northern hunting here. Decent one too. All right. There we go. How about that? Nice big 4 or 5 pounder. Right off the front of the weeds. Those bigger ones are fun. Let's see what he did. All right, chatterbait's fine. Fish is released. Let's get another one. This first time past this area, working the shallower right in the reeds to the kind of medium right in front of me. Then if we come by again, we'll change depths or we'll change colors because it's been such a productive area. There we go. There we got a bass. This guy will measure. What have we got? We're looking at 16.5. There we go. Another solid fish. Can't say there's a ton going on in shallow, but we're getting some fish in the boat, which is nice. We're ruling out some water, and then we're gonna head to the medium depth and then go a little deeper if we need to. There we go. It's a nice one. All right. Another big guy in the boat. Nice fish. This guy seems like he's a longer one. Long and skinny. He seems like he's gonna be trouble on the board. He's fresh. Get the board wet. I have to hold this guy down, I think. Ooh, all right. 19.5. Great fish. That'll help our limit. That's our third one. Big guy. All right. Just kind of working this shallow reedy area. We got our chatterbait with the little swim tail on it. Let's go, keep them coming. All right, real productive. Only a northern where I thought it was going to be productive, so we're going to run back through there. I'm going to start, since it was good here with this chatterbait, and then I might switch to a darker one too, just to kind of see if we can get something fired up where they're usually fired up. If I do get a hit, I'm going to notice where it hits and see if we can concentrate on that level. So I'm casting out to where the weeds are broken up a little bit more. We got the reeds right behind us. Trying to find a level over here where they might be. The northern I got was kind of in this mid-range, which might just be on the edge of some heavier weeds. So try a couple there. Work our way across. All right, let's give the crankbait a try. See if we can crank up some bass here. Bumping weeds just like I want to. A little bit further out from this reed bed where we usually catch fish. Not today. Not yet. Still haven't taken the jig out. Maybe the jig is something that'll get them fired up over here. There we go. First 2 times through, chatterbait, nothing. Now we've got a precariously hooked largemouth. Let's get him in the net before we lose him. All right. I knew there had to be some in front of that area. Oh, we had him right in the corner of the mouth. Had him better than we thought. Measure him to our limit, because you never know if you're gonna get a limit. You can't just wait for big ones. Board wet. All right, what do we got? It's like 16 and a half. Another nice fish to the limit, 16 and a half. There we go. All right. Right by the boat. All right, that lonely stretch that didn't have any fish 3 times past. Look at this. All right, we got another nice one in the boat. Another big guy. He's fresh, so 18 and let's see, there we go, 18 and 3/4. Nice. Another nice addition to our limit. That's our 5th fish. Awesome. Two fish in pretty short order right in front of the reeds. There we go. What do we got? We got a bass. All right. 15 and a quarter. There we go. Nice fish. Okay. I don't think this one's gonna help us, but it never hurts to give it a measure. Let's see. Well, 16 1/4. I would have said 15 if I would have measured it. 16 1/4. Nice fish. Super nice day of fishing. Decided I'd measure my top 5. I was hoping for 90 inches. Not sure I made it. I'm sure I'll have them added up towards the end. Got 3 over 18. In fact, a 19, I believe, and a 1/2 incher. And both of the 18s were over 18. So I think the smallest we got was 16 in our 5. So a really nice limit. What worked? Well, what didn't work was frog and topwater. Once again, tried that early, but switched over to chatterbait, which I know has worked on this lake before. White chatterbait was the ticket early. Just running it past some shallow weeds, picking up a few fish. Tried a favorite reed bed, even with the white chatterbait, going back and forth a few times. Didn't work, but switched over to this black and blue jig, and my goodness, we put 2 or 3 more in the boat because we made that switch. Hoping for something with the jig when the sun became high in the sky, but it just hasn't really panned out today. Things are shut down, but luckily I had already gotten my fish in the boat. Pays to get out here early. I really appreciate you watching this video. If I happen to hook one in this next 50 yards or so, you'll be sure to see it. But I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one.